Hello, and thank you for purchasing the AuraCam 3000 Biofeedback Imaging System. In this video, I will demonstrate in 6 simple segments how to set up your camera, how to print and read your status report, how to actually take photographs, how to change the film and the batteries in the camera, how to change the memory battery in the hand sensor, and we'll show you some special features. First, I'd like to talk a little bit about the manual. Please read this at least twice before you attempt anything in this video. In this segment, we'll show you how to set up your camera. To begin, we organize a workspace. You want your camera on a sturdy tripod. Please use a tripod like they use for video cameras with an oil-dampened head. You want to have your right hand plate set up. You want to have the power supply close by. You want to have the left hand plate, the printer, and the power source. Once everything's all arranged and set up, the first thing we'll do is to plug the computer plug, which comes from the left hand sensor, into the bottom of the camera. Okay, you want to push this in firmly and securely. Next, we'll plug in the printer, the right hand plate, and the power into the left hand sensor. You take the printer cable from the Citizens 190 printer and you plug it right into the front of the left hand plate. You push it in securely and firmly, making sure the pins go in all the way. Then, on the back of the hand plate, you plug in the right hand cord and the power supply plug. And last, you plug both the printer and the power supply to the AuraVision's camera in the power outlet. Turn the outlet on. You'll hear a click from inside the camera at the same time you see the red light light. And that's it. The camera's set up. Now we're ready to print a status report. To print a status report, you push the black button in the corner of the left hand plate. Okay, we push the black mode button one time. At the same time, we look at the back of the camera. As soon as you see the green light light, you release the black button, and the status report will automatically print out for you. The status report tells you many important features of the camera. Now, let's look at this a little more closely. The status report tells you what software you're running. We're running version 1.17b. It tells you what language mode. We're printing in English. It gives you the compensation factors. We'll go into that a little later. It tells you what type of research mode we're in. It tells you the memory battery number in hexadecimal. It gives you the battery count. We have 550 remaining photos and your color status. If this is printed in color, then it means you're in color mode. If it's printing in black and white, then you're in black and white mode. And now we've seen our status report, we're ready to take a photo. Taking a photo is really very simple. Simply press the shutter release here, and you focus in on the person by looking through the viewfinder. Okay, when you look inside, you'll see a dot. You just simply focus this dot, line it up with the person's nose, and we're ready to take the photo. You press the button in, hold firmly and steadily until you see the green light light. You wait until the green light goes out, and pull the white tab out, and pull the film out, and take your hands off the hand plate. The printout is on its way, and soon we'll see the photo. It takes about 1 minute. Okay, our minute's up, and we can actually see the photo. You peel it off by this corner, and there it is. Now you've completed taking your first photo. In this segment, I'll demonstrate how to change the batteries in the camera and change the film. Now, if you have a photo that comes out like this, it's a pretty sure indication your batteries are dead. If a photo looks like this, it could mean two things. One, low batteries, or 2, you're not holding the shutter release smoothly enough. Or, if you have a photo that looks like this, or a photo of a person with no aura, this is an indication that your batteries are getting low. Now, we recommend using Polaroid 108, 669, or best, Fuji 100 film. You simply open the box, you pull the film out, and the film fits right into the back of the camera. To open the back, you simply flip the elastic lever up, lower the back, exposing the spent film cartridge. There's a little foam tab here. You simply pull it out by the foam tab, lift up, and it pops right out. And if you look in, it also exposes the batteries. Get in a little closer here so you can see. You pull this little blue thing this way, it pops open. You can pry the battery out with your fingernail. We recommend using brand new batteries. Alkaline batteries last a little longer. You place the battery in the same direction. Be sure to get fresh batteries. Sometimes they'll have been in the store for a while and they get a little old and they won't work right. Okay, then you just push the blue down again. Then you put the film right in. Then you flip up the hatch, close the back. You're ready to take your next photo. In this segment, we'll demonstrate how to change the memory battery in your hand sensor. If the green light in the back of the camera starts to blink, it can indicate 2 things. Either the memory battery is dead, or the printer's out of paper, or the printer's not plugged in, or the printer's not operating properly. If it blinks as soon as you turn the camera on for the first time, it's a pretty sure sign your memory battery is dead. But to check, you may want to run a status report. If you look closely at the status report, if you see the battery count on this status report reads 550. If you were to see just 0 there, it indicates you need to change your batteries. In order to change the batteries, you just simply open this little plate over the memory battery, flip it around, you pull the old spent battery out, save these batteries, and you put a new one in. Tighten the screws back down, and you're ready to go. That completes this section on how to change memory batteries. Be sure to keep your spent memory batteries. These batteries, along with a receipt, can be used towards upgrade purchases. One of the special features included in the Aura Imaging 3000 camera is the current compensation values. These values are actually stored in the memory battery itself. If the values are 0, or a relatively low number, that should be about right. If the values happen to, say, get above 50 or a minus 50, you may want to reset them to 0. And you do that with the mode button. To make it easier, I set the camera right next to the sensor board. Now, we've already run a status report. And if you push this one time, you'll see the light blink. As soon as you see that light go on, you let it off. Now we're going to demonstrate how to set the compensation values to 0. If you look at the light in the back of the camera and you push the black button at the same time, you push and hold until you see the light light. As soon as it lights, you let go. As soon as it lights a second time, you let go. As soon as it lights a third time, you let go. And now the compensation factors will be set to 0. Now, one of the main features of the sensor board is a printer disconnect. Often people will take these cameras to places where they don't want to use a printer. If you choose not to use a printer, you push this button twice, being very careful to make sure you hold it in just long enough, and as soon as you see that light, let it go. Push it a second time, and the light will blink 5 times. This indicates that the printer is now disconnected. Also, and last, one of the least used features is the high-speed black and white printout feature. Some people, in certain situations, You may actually want the printout to print out faster. Even though you may have a black and white ribbon in it, certain printers, if they're on color mode, will print extremely slow. So to deactivate the color, you print this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're in high-speed printout mode. Also, we do have the reset button. The reset button can be useful if you have any problems or you're not sure about anything. If it doesn't seem to be working right, you just hit the reset button. And that completes this video. Thank you and enjoy your camera.